This is a Phalanopsis instructional video. I bought this when it was about half blooms and all the rest buds. And you can see I still have a good number of buds waiting to open here. When do I water this? I water it with 3 ice cubes every week. However, I also put a pencil in to see whether or not it needs extra water. You put the pencil in for 10 minutes, take it out. If it is dry, it needs water regardless of this once a week thing. So sometimes it needs more water. I also have this Phalanopsis here that has finished blooming and it is about to have new buds. This is the spike coming out of the pot. I cut the spike and it is sending out another spike on its own. In addition to that, there was a second spike, and you can see that it is spiking out right down here. So I expect to have some flowers there. The leaves are all just fine, just fine. This little darling here is blooming for the second time. And the blooms don't seem quite as big as the original blooms. It did make some nice new leaves, and I had to stick an extra stick in because it was growing crooked. And this pot, I do not believe this is going to bloom without the special treatment, and that is you put it in a room about 50 degrees, warmer than a refrigerator, and in the dark for 3 weeks. Because this flower pot doesn't seem to have much potential for blooming, and it is developing leaves and it is developing roots, but it will develop leaves and roots all of the time. The trick is to get it to flower. I haven't repotted any of these. I've seen several repottings using bark, using moss, and the other one is using oh my gosh, it's using styrofoam, little styrofoam balls that you find in packing, mixing that. Because actually the moss and the flakes and everything is just there to hold it upright. It doesn't actually get food from that. It's not like soil. Hope this is helpful to anybody growing orchids.